Now we come to the third one of direct-indirect or narration change, that is the exclamatory sentence. We have done 3 lessons, 1 on assertive, 2 on interrogative. Now this is the third one, exclamatory. Now you know what is exclamatory sentence. Exclamations are expression of emotions, expression of your feelings. So all the exclamations have some word to convey its meaning. So when you are happy, you say hooray. When you are sad, you say alas. When you are in grief, you say something. When you are hurt, you say ouch. So there are many exclamatory words, and with those exclamatory words go a type of sentiment. And you can well understand the feeling, the sentiment that goes with that exclamatory word. So here again important thing is to understand the sentiment and or the emotion, whatever it is, and to express it accordingly. Okay, so let's come to the first sentence. The first sentence, Sunita said, "Hurrah, we have won the competition." So here said hurrah. So here hurrah indicates joy. Okay, so we have to change this said to Sunita exclaimed in joy. So hurrah represents the joy that is expressed through the word exclaimed in joy. Okay, from this exclaimed in joy, this phrase tells us about hurrah, that she is happy. So Sunita exclaimed in joy. Again we come to that. We have seen that that is used in assertive sentences. Okay, and in exclamatory sentence again we use that. So assertive sentence that, interrogative yes no, if, interrogative WH, exclamatory again that. So the first and the fourth one has that as the linking word. Okay, so Sunita exclaimed in joy that we becomes they, have becomes had, they had won the competition. Full stop. Everything ends with a full stop. Okay, so you have to, in exclamatory sentence, you have mainly to find out what is the emotion that is conveyed through the exclamatory word. If no word is used, then also some sort of exclamation, some sort of emotion has been conveyed, and that you have to understand and write. Okay, see here the next sentence. Shanu said to Rima, "Alas, we have lost the game." So even if I don't use lost, if I just say alas, you can well understand that there is sorrow, there is some grief. So Shanu said to will become exclaimed. Shanu exclaimed Rima or to Rima in grief, or sorrow also you can write. In grief that they had lost the game. Alright, in this way, first we have to find out what's the exclamation conveying, what message is it conveying, and how you feel about it, and then convey it accordingly. It may be joy, it may be sorrow, it may be pain, it may be pleasure, it may be advice, it may be warning, anything. But the exclaimed in, if you use with the feeling, with the emotion, that will make your sentence perfect. But suppose if you are not able to understand the emotion, and if you just write exclaimed, suppose you don't know whether here hurrah is not there. So you don't know whether it is a joy or a sorrow or a pain, whatever it is. Then you can just write exclaimed. Still, if you can't understand whether it is exclamation also, you can use told. The safest and the last option is told. But you can well understand exclaim because there will be an exclamation mark. If not after the exclamatory word, at least it will be after the sentence. So you can well understand exclaimed. If exclaimed is not clear, then better make it told. Okay? Exclaimed in joy, exclaimed in sorrow, exclaimed as warning, exclaimed as grief, whatever it is, you can say it. But it is better if you use exclaimed. Okay? To বাংলায় বলে দিই, exclamatory sentence মানে হলো যেখানে কোনো ইমোশনস বলা হয়, হ্যাঁ, কোনো ইমোশনস, কোনো দুঃখ, কোনো আনন্দ, যা হোক কিছু তোমাকে সেন্টেন্সের মধ্য দিয়ে বোঝাচ্ছে। সেখানে এক্সক্লেমেটরি ওয়ার্ড থাকতেও পারে, এক্সক্লেমেটরি ওয়ার্ড যদি নাও থাকে তাও আমরা বুঝতে পারি এক্সক্লেমেশন, কারণ ওখানে একটা এক্সক্লেমেটরি মার্ক থাকবে। ধরে নিলাম এক্সক্লেমেটরি মার্কও প্রিন্টিং এ নেই, ভুল হয়ে গেছে, তাহলে আমরা কি করব? আমরা তো সেন্টেন্সে দেখে বুঝতে পারবো যে আমাদের এখানে একটা কিছু ইমোশন আছে, রাগ, দুঃখ, যাই হোক না কেন একটা ইমোশন আছে, সেখানে আমরা লিখব এক্সক্লেমড। জয় হলে, আনন্দ হলে জয়, দুঃখ হলে গ্রিফ, সরো, যেটা ইচ্ছে লিখি। না বুঝতে পারলে শুধু এক্সক্লেমড, তাতেও চলবে। সেটাও যদি বুঝতে না পারি টোল্ড, সেটাও চলবে। তা আমি অ্যাটলিস্ট বলবো ইউজ এক্সক্লেমড। এক্সক্লেমেটরি বোঝা যায় কারণ ওখানে হয় এক্সক্লেমেটরি ওয়ার্ড থাকবে, এক্সক্লেমেশন মার্ক থাকবে, আর যদি এক্সক্লেমেটরি ওয়ার্ড না থাকে তাহলে সেন্টেন্সের শেষে এক্সক্লেমেটরি মার্ক থাকবে, তাহলে বুঝতেই পারবে। আর তোমরা ভয়েস চেঞ্জে সব রকম এক্সক্লেমেটরি ফিলিংস অ্যান্ড ইমোশনস এর ওয়ার্ডগুলো দেখেছো, সেটা এখানে রিপিট করবে। শুধু কি আমাদের টেন্স গুলো চেঞ্জ করতে হবে, সাবজেক্ট গুলো দেখতে হবে, and we are done. And always end up with কি assertive, full stop, right? So keep in mind that this exclamatory sentence is very easy. You have to make it simple. When you change from other types of sentence to exclamatory sentence, you will have that type of transformation also. It will be the same thing. So when you do this, that one is also done and it is easy. Alright, so here we cover up the exclamatory sentences. Exclamation is done with. Okay, bye.